Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Whew. We're here. Kind of. Mostly. Hello. Oh, hello, hello, hello. How is everybody? Are we okay? I'm a couple of minutes late. I'm sorry. It's one of those. I'm solo mumming it tonight. Aaron's having to work. So as always, when the husband goes out the house, the kids decide that I have to be called for every little thing. So that's why I'm late. So I do apologise. I told Aaron it would happen. I was like, no, if you go, they're gonna need everything under the sun, and it happened. Oh, but we're here. Hello, hello, hello. Is everybody okay? Are we all okay? Excuse me. Okay, so today is for the April 2025 monthly charm deal. A couple of you said that you're doubles on the list. Now, I then had a look through on my list here, and I've actually got, for all of them, different order numbers. So if your name is double on the list, let me know, because I haven't actually had a chance to look at the physical forms. Let me know, and I'll search through. And it may be, I don't know if you've ordered it twice or if I've booked you in for the wrong month possibly. But yeah, so if you're on the list twice, when it comes to your first name, let me know. I'll have a look and we'll go. I think that'll be the quickest way of doing it, because otherwise if I go through and do it now, we'll add like half an hour on. So yeah, if we do it that way, elbows up, actually too high. That I think would be the best way of doing it. Okay, so apart from that, if I show you said charm, now again, actually, let's go to the zoomy camera, because that's the best one. So this was last month's charm. So this was the March 2025 monthly charm deal. I tried earlier to show it where you could see the reflection of the pearl in the photo. So you can see the reflection of the pearl. I mean, you can see a lot of reflection there. But the reflection of the pearl is what I love, because you can have it on both halves. Now, it's like almost a yin and yang design, if you like, where it's got the round circle, the wavy line in the middle, and then you've got the moon and stars on one side and the sunset or sunrise, however you like to look at it, on the other side. And then your pearl sort of hangs directly in the centre, but as you can see, sort of moves very, very freely. Very, very freely around. Okay, so this one is on the website, and I did update the photo earlier as well, so that is updated on the website with the photo. Apart from that, egg pots have all been freshly topped up. We do still have a few pearls in perline, and obviously oysters as well. I think that's everything. I am running out of bags, but we'll just have to move on to the thin bags. Oh, and I will say, Aaron, bless his heart, has designed a pearl board, which I said before you go ahead and do me loads. Let me just see if this is what you guys wanted. So this was the one I lie. Where is it? Okay, so if you remember the one that you guys said you might like. Oh, here it is. This is the one which you guys said, actually, I'd really like that. And then somebody said about putting a lip on it, and Aaron's made this instead. So it's a little, I mean, this fits perfectly in, so it's a little bit bigger, but it then has a lip. So if I just put two pearls in there, they can't roll away. I mean, they could if you really poured it. Is that the kind of thing you're looking for? So it is slightly bigger than this one, but that's because of the lip on it. What do you think? Let me know. Or if you prefer literally one like this, but then you do have the very high possibility of them being runaways. like they are with me. So, shall we get started for the evening? There is still space available for only the April 2025 monthly charm deal. Anything else on the order, any loyalty cards, anything like that, will all get done on a later date. Yeah? Okay, so you guys are happy with like a lip? No, that's fine. Just because I just thought, well, actually, a lip wasn't. It doesn't matter. I will let him know. That's fine. Oh, I feel really on edge. It's probably because of my children. So let's dive straight in. Any other updates? Oh, Squidgy Pops supporters. You've got new stock on the website. Again, the new stock will go on for like a new reset number of 7 days, and the old stock, whenever the 7 days is up, will go for everybody to see. Perfect. Okay, so up first today is Leslie Oliphant. And Leslie, I've just seen that you're here, so hello, my lovely. Now, are you one who's on twice? I can't remember who's on twice and who's not. You are. So the way these are booked is when somebody orders them, they get booked in and they go in that folder. So if you do happen to order again, I don't see the double name. So if it has happened, I'm happy to obviously cancel a second one or refund it or anything like that. But yeah, I wouldn't have seen it. So Leslie, you do have 2 different order numbers. Do you want to keep them both? Do you want me to cancel one before I staple it actually? What would you like to do? Hello. No, you do want to. Oh, okay, no, that's fine. One was booked in December, the other is... Yes, exactly. One is December, one is March. Yeah, perfect. So you would like 2. That's perfect. So everybody, obviously, if you're on list twice, have the same option. So 2 openings then, Leslie. Oysters, egg pops, or one of each. But yeah, like I said, I don't notice on the monthly charm deals double names, so please let me know if you're on there twice. Can you have a pop and an oyster? You can, one of each. Donate the shells. I can't dive too deep into the pops because they're quite full. So are there certain colours that you're hoping for? Sorry, I always forget to bring the sand pot up. Always, every time. Right, let's go down. So, Perline first, give her a good mix around. So, good luck. And Shelley, bless you, thank you for the stars. Leslie, you have got, oh, is it a pastel gold? He is more of a pastel-y gold, I believe. Almost looks like a peachy gold on the camera, but I'd say more pastel-y gold as your gifted pal. Shelley, it was Shelley Sinclair, now Shelley Stanton, thank you for the stars. Don't know since. Oh yes, that was, I do need to say that, thank you. So this one must go on the charm. There is no option to have no pearl on there. The pearl definitely needs to go on the charm with this month's charm deal. Okay, so you definitely need to pick a pearl for the charm. In your case, Leslie, obviously 2 for one on each. With your egg pop. 4 pearls in this one. So coming across, you've got a golden yolk yellow, a Cadbury purple, a more of a periwinkle. I'd say that's more of a blue periwinkle, but he definitely does have that periwinkle tone. And then a dark, I'm going to say it's a midnight blue, but he is very, very dark. But I'm hoping you can see that blue sort of coming through there. Moving across to your oyster. Light pop there. Oh, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Starting off with quadding. So you had 4 from your egg pop and 4 from your oyster, which means you're going to have a gorgeous selection to choose from. So let me just dry these up as well. Okay, so you've got more of a pixie dust. So it looks very similar to this one, but I'd say that this one is not pixie dust. This one sort of does have that tone, so it's quite different there. And then a yolk yellow, but it's not a golden yolk yellow. So again, if I pop them next to each other, hopefully you can see one's golden yolk, one's sort of a bright yolk. You then got a waterberry. I'd say he's more raspberry, but he does have that hint of waterberry, and then more of a raspberry. So you can see one is waterberry, one is more raspberry. Okay, Leslie, what do you think? What 2 would you like on the jewellery? And if there's any you'd like to swap, we can do that for you as well. So that pastel gold does look like a peachy gold on the camera. Golden yolk yellow, bright yolk and a pixie dust, a Cadbury purple, a periwinkle, a midnight blue, and then a waterberry and a raspberry. Is she driving yet? She wishes. No, she's going to be 14 this year. So not quite yet, but yeah, she will be 14 soon. Ooh, yes you can. I love that colour combination. So you've got one dark one, one lighter one. So midnight and pixie dust. Yeah, okay. And then the remaining pearls, are you happy with those? Or are there any other changes you'd like to make? So pixie dust. So I'm just writing this down at the same time. Diliana, bless you. Thank you so much for the stars there. I really do appreciate it. So the remaining pearls, are you happy with those? Oh, can you swap both the yellows and the raspberry for matching tardist and sea green? So both yellows and the raspberry. So is it the waterberry as well? So it's 2 blues, 2 greens to swap in, is that right? Ooh, I don't have very many blues next to me. Let me just see if if these 2 are matching. I think these 2 are actually. Oh no, I'd say one's slightly bigger than the other. Now I think I do have more blues. Do I have any more down here? Right, I'll have a look for blues in a moment. Also the peachy one. Ah, this one. So those 4 to swap out. So I think I do have some more TARDIS blues, because that's one of the ones which I could buy in sort of after pot, and then I don't fill up the whole tub. Now that looks in different colours there. Hang on, let me just move it out of the potential shadow. Hang on. To me here, they do look like they're the same colour. So if you'd like me to change them because they look different on the camera, I will do so. But they do look like they're the same here. So it's... Oh... TARDIS? TARDIS? Hello? Oh! Okay. So I do have TARDIS, but I don't have them. I'd have to get them out where somewhere I can't get to. You're happy for me to do it later? Oh, bless you. Okay, so if you have a look at those greens, are you happy with those? And then what I'll do is to swap both yellows for 2 matching TARDIS, and then I'll do... So there's not going to be a weight on it, Leslie. It's just that I literally can't get to them while I'm on the live, like the top up. So and then you're happy with those ones. Okay, so then the remaining ones there, are you happy with those, or are there any other changes? So I will of course add the blues in. I just can't get too much. So I do have TARDIS blues here if anybody would like to swap one. It's just I don't have matching blues at the moment next to me, if that makes sense. Invoice of pin caps on everything else, so everything loose including the blues as well. So pin caps on loose including blues. So altogether it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that right? Excuse me. I'm just going to pick these up, but I'm just waiting. Yes, both twins and the 3 of us. Perfect. Okay, so that invoice will get sent across for you tomorrow. It will go to the email address that's on the order form. Leslie, thank you for the donation with your shells as well. And I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's it there for you. Okay, brilliant. And then up next today is Margaret Holden. Margaret, are you here? Now, I do have some people to add on for tonight. So if you're not on the order list and you have ordered, if it's for the April 2025 monthly charm deal, you will be added on tonight. It's just I will need to update the order list as we go. So when I'm sort of a little bit into the list, I'll update it. There's no point doing it now because there's many, many names to go first. You're very, very welcome from me, Leslie. So Margaret Holden, are you here? I'm just going to see if my bag of bags, if I can get my bag of bags. Thank you. Okay, I'll sort that out in a second. Margaret, you would like a pop, so I've run out of bags. You'd like to have a pop. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for? So there's still some in Perline, so we'll start with Perline and then do your pop afterwards. I do just need to make this sand a little bit more focused though. It seems to be out of focus for a second. There we go. Okay, so good luck. Bloop. And you've got a coral, I believe. A coral or a waterberry. Let me... No, he does look more corally. coral as your gifted pearl. And then from your egg part, you have got 2 pearls in this one. And in here, you've got a blush pink, okay, and a gorgeous 2-tonal pinkle. So again, here's that base sort of lighter pink with that gorgeous darker purpley pinkly overtone. Sorry, the light just turned down, didn't it? Although I don't think that's actually that too bad. Okay, what do you think? Whoa, sorry. You knock a light and then I can't get to go back to normal. There we go. What do you think to these? If you're happy, I'll need to know which one you'd like on the jewellery. And of course, if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. What do you think, Margaret? The blush pink on there, you can indeed. And then with the remaining 2, are you happy with those as your loose pearls? Happy with those as your loose? That's perfect. Okay, so Margaret, I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. And that's up there for you. Up next today is Kit Donal. Kit, are you here? Here on it twice. Can you change one to May's? Emailed you about Squidge Pots loyalty points not being added. I wouldn't know off the top of my head at all, but if you've emailed me, then that's fine. Can you have an oyster? Please donate the shells. So you're on the list twice then. Oh, okay, so you're 6th, so that's not too far away. Let me have a look. Okay, so I'll move the newest one, which is the one that ends in 34, to May. Yeah, so the order number that ends in 34, I'll move that to May, and then I will just making a note to send an email and rebook it in for you so you know as well. Okay, so for today then, let me go back up because in case you gave me a lot of information then, hang on. Here on the list twice. Oh no, okay, that's, oh no, you did say. Oyster, donate the shells. Okay, perfect. So, oyster, let's stand that bag up a bit more. Oyster, donate the shells. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? And Pearline first. So, good luck. Bloop. Oh, and you have got a blush pink. So, oh no, that's the wrong camera. There we go, there's your blush pink. And then coming back for your oyster, light pop there. And you have got an icy blue. Okay, so you've got a blush pink and a icy blue. What do you think to these two? If you're happy, I'll need to know which one you would like on your jewellery. And of course, Kit, as well, if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. Icy on the charm, perfect. And then you'd like a pin cap on the pink. Of course you can. Let me bring you back up to me and then, nope, that's not me. And then I'll write that down. So, icy on the charm, and then you'd like to be invoiced for a pin cap on the pink. Okay, so your invoice will also get sent across for you tomorrow. It will go to the email address that's on the order form. So again, Kit, thank you for the donation with your shells. And I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. And that's up there for you. And then up next today is Patricia Grayle. Patricia, are you here? Patricia, hello my lovely, I hope you're well. And you would like to have a egg pop. Okay, is there certain colours that you're hoping for? So again, let's go down and we'll start with Perline for you and then do your egg pop afterwards. So good luck. Bloop. Oh, you've got a gorgeous larger icy Pepsi blue. Okay, so icy Pepsi blue. And then coming back for your egg pop, 3 pearls in this one. Oh, all of these go beautifully together. So with the icy blue, icy Pepsi blue, sorry, you've then got a periwinkle, more of a purple periwinkle, a hot pink, and a Simba peach as well. How gorgeous do they all look together? Very Eastery colours. But Patricia, it's up to you. Are you happy with these, or are there any colours you would like to swap or change at all? And then I'll need to know which one you would like on your jewellery. What do you think? It's like I've put my fans on today and my nose has started running. But it was absolutely fine until that point. So I'm not sure what's happened. Periwinkle on the charm, Icy Pepsi loose, and then the other two into Perline. Oh, bless you. Oh, ran out of bags. So the other two into Perline. That's very kind of you. And then, so hang on, Periwinkle. I will pick up the Icy Pepsi blue in just a moment. I just need to get a bag. So Periwinkle. So this is my bag of bags that I haven't sorted out yet. Hello. Okay, I'm just gonna grab a handful literally and just have those. That will do. Right, let's get your blue as well. Okay, well, Patricia, thank you for the gifted pearls into Perline. I'm sure whoever receives those will be very happy, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. I haven't updated it yet, Tara. I will do very, very soon. Right, up next today is Lisa Spardin. Lisa, are you here? Lisa, hello. You would like to have a pop as well. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for? So let's go down, and then good luck for you, my lovely. Bloop. You have got a blush pink. There's a few pinks today, so a blush pink for you. And then coming back for your egg pop. 4 pearls in this one. So in here you've got a brighter, more candy pink. You've got a mustard yellow. You've then got a Cinderella-y blue and a silver chocolate. So blush pink, candy pink, mustard yellow, Cinderella blue and a silver chocolate. What do you think to these? Sorry, I just muted you again for a moment there. So if you're happy with these, I'll need to know which one you would like on the jewellery. And if you're not happy, we can swap them for colours of your choice. The candy on the charm, yeah. And then the other 4, are you happy with those, or are there any other changes that you would like to make? Thank you. Yeah, that's fine, they can stay. Thank you, darling. And my daughter just brought me a box of tissues, bless her. Small lobster fittings on the others. Okay, so you'd like to be invoiced for small lobster fittings on the remaining pearls. Perfect, I've got that down for you. So if I pop these in here for you as well. Okay, so Lisa, your invoice will get sent across for you tomorrow. It will go to the email address on the order form. And I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. Okie dokie. Up next then today is Deborah Davey. Deborah, are you here? Lisa, oh bless you Lisa, thank you for the stars. That's very, very kind of you. And you're very welcome. I have one Sam. The other one went back out with my daughter. I've got the older one, but the younger one would always stay. I mean, if Aaron was in the house, he'll come in here with me, but as she's downstairs, he'll go in with her until she goes up to bed. I've asked her to bring them in when she goes up to bed. But I've got the gruffy one, so he might gruff a little bit because he just might. Hello Deborah, you're here. You'd like to have an oyster. Okay, donate the shells. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? So Perline first and then your oyster afterwards. Good luck. Bloop. Nope. You've got a Simba Peach as your gifted pearl. So Simba Peach. And then with your oyster, slight double pop there. You are twinning. Twinning with periwinkle twins, Deborah. Okay, so if I pop these here as well, what do you think to these? So you've got the Simba Peach and periwinkle twins. So if you're happy with these, I'll need to know which one you would like on your charm. And as always, if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. The periwinkles, do they look the same? I think this one's slightly lighter. So that's the lighter one. That's just slightly darker. But there's not a lot in it at all. They are very, very close. Swap the yellow for Cadbury purple and then have the purple, so the Cadbury purple on the charm. Yeah. And then with the remaining two, oh, it's fine, I'll pick that up in a moment. Remaining two, are you happy with those as your loose pearls? Sorry, I spilt the purples, the Cadbury purples on my tray. Luckily my tray does have a lip, so they haven't gone everywhere. Is that all of them? I'll have a look. I think that's all of them. Okay. Do I have 2 apple greens? I do. Do you need them to be matching, or are you okay if they're slightly different? Let me see if I've got matching while you answer. I have these 2 here. Okay, so those 2 there, if I just move these to the side, are you happy with those greens? And then if so, you'd like to be invoiced for them on studs. Yes, perfect. Okie dokie, so your invoice will also get sent across for you tomorrow, Deborah, and I hope you're happy with everything there. Thank you for the donation with your shells, and then as always, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. Perfect. And then up next today is Emma Favel. Emma, are you here? You're very welcome, Deborah. Emma, hello, hello, hello. Emma, you would like to have a oyster? You'd like, oh, I've got 2. There we go, got 1. Oyster, donate your shells. And is there a certain colour you're hoping for? I think we still have, yep, still pearls and pearlines. So, bloop. Your gifted pearl is an, oh, he's a two-tonal blue. Two-tonal icy blue, I believe. And then coming back for your oyster. And you have got 1 pearl in here, Emma. It is, I'm always biased with greens, but it's a gorgeous sort of darker sea foamy grass green. Oh, I think he's two-tonal. He is. So he's a sea foam, well actually no, a sea foam pickle two-tonal pearl. So I'd say possibly base pickle, but he's got like this darker sea foamy overtone to him. So two two-tonal pearls. That's what I meant to say. Oh my gosh, I'm repeating today. What do you think to these, Emma? If you're happy with these, I'll need to know which one you'd like on your jewellery. And as always, if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. So a two-tonal icy blue and a two-tonal pickly sea foamy green. Green on the charm, of course. And then with the blue, are you happy with that as your loose pearl? Or would you like to swap him? Both perfect. Brilliant. So the blue you're happy with as well. Let's come back up. Okay, so Emma, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Thank you for the donation with your shells. And then up next today is Shalon Perkins. Shalon, are you here? Shalon, hello, hello, hello. You'd like to have a egg pop. Okay, is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? And Pearline Fast. Okay, so good luck. Bloop. And you have got a Pepsi Blue. So Pepsi Blue from your gifted pal. And then with your egg pop, ooh, 3 pals in this one. Love these colours together. You've got like a chocolatey silver, but he almost looks like he's got a hint of green to him. But chocolate silver, a darker Cadbury purple, and a brighter bold blood orange. Shalon, I'll need to know which one you would like on your jewellery. And if you're not happy with any of the colours, I can swap them for you. So you've got Pepsi Blue, silver chocolate, a dark Cadbury purple, and a blood orange. The blue on the charm, yeah. And then the 3 remaining pals, are you happy with those? Or are there any other changes that you would like to make? Happy with those as your loose pearls? Brilliant. Okie dokie. So Shalon then, my lovely, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. And that's up there for you. Okay, and then up next today is Shelley Stanton. Shelley, are you here? Shalon, you're very, very welcome. Shelley, hello. You'd like to have an oyster, donate the shells, and you're looking for something fun. Okay, something fun. So starting with your gifted pearl. Oh, you've got a autumn peach, I think. Autumn peach gifted pearl. And then coming back for your oyster. And you're looking for something fun. Light pop there. And there's no more in that one. You have got a Pepsi Blue. Okay, so an autumn peach and a Pepsi Blue. Shelley, what do you think to these? Again, if you're happy, I'll need to know which one you would like on the jewellery. And if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. You'd like to have the Pepsi on the charm, and then you'd like to gift the peach back into Pearline. Of course I can. That's very, very kind of you. Okay. Thank you for the donation with your shells as well, Shelley. That's up there, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Just marking that you're here as well. Okay, and then up next today is Tracy Scott. Now, Tracy, I saw you a moment ago, so hopefully you're still here. So I'm just scrolling back up. I'm sure I saw you a moment ago. Pin caps, no, Raf. The jump rings can if it's a 6mm jump ring upwards. So the 5mm jump ring, not all the chains can. I mean, the actual chain can fit through, but the link at the end where the clasp sort of clasps onto can't always fit through. But on a 6mm jump ring, they can. Tracy, you're on the list twice. Okay, so not far away from this one. Okay, so they are different order numbers. Would you like to keep both, cancel one? What would you like to do? Just keep both of them. Okay, so you've got 2 openings altogether then. Which 2 would you like to have? Oysters, egg pops, or one of each? I think you had a mad moment. Oh, bless you. If you would like to cancel one, obviously I'd do a full refund. It's not a problem. If you're happy to keep both, then that's absolutely fine as well. But yeah, it's up to you. One of each, donate the shells. Okay, is there certain colours that you're hoping for? Okay, so Pearline first again, and then your egg pop, and then your oyster. So, he is a yes, he is a magenta pink. You think you've done it for Shan too? Or would you like to keep them both for Shan, or would you like to have a refund on one of them? I'll double check after your opening, because Shan is next. But if it's the same situation, would you like to keep both or to cancel one? So magenta pink to start with. Coming back for your egg pop. And you've got 2 pearls in this one. So in here, you've got a bright, bold, icy blue. And you've got more of a candy floss pink. Keep both for her as well. Perfect, not a problem. Coming across for your oyster. Soft pop there. And then there's no more in that one. So you also have another blue. Now this blue is slightly lighter than the blue that came out of the egg pop. Tracy, magenta, bright icy blue, candy floss pink, and then a slightly lighter icy blue. Which two would you like on your jewellery then? And if you would like to swap any, then I can do that as well. More Easter pearls. They are very Eastery colours, aren't they? Especially because if you look at it, you've got bright pink, bright blue, light pink, light blue. I don't know why they're not in the centre. But yeah, you've sort of got matching sets there in a way. Yes, of course. So swap the magenta. So one TARDIS blue, one Cadbury purple, and then swap the magenta and the candy. Okay, if you're happy with those, which two would you like on your jewellery? The TARDIS blue and the darker icy blue. And then you're happy with the lighter icy blue and the Cadbury purple as your loose pearls. Is that right? Yes, brilliant. And you're very welcome. Okay, so thank you for the donation with your shells, Tracy. And I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Okay, and that's up there for you. And then up next is Sian Jones. So Sian, you're on the list twice, and Tracy, you've said you'd like Sian to keep both of them as well. So let me just look through. Same name, same address, and yeah. So Sian Jones, are you here? Oh, bless you, Tracy. Oh, I hope you're all okay, Rhonda. Ah. Can you cancel one? Yes, of course I can. So let me cancel I mean, they're close together. So if I just, so cancel. So when I process it through tomorrow, I'll cancel it. I'll send an email as well, because I don't think you get the cancel email, repayment email until that processes. And some of them, they can take up to 3 to 5 working days, but some of them do go through sooner than that. I think it's to do with how you paid or what banks or something like that. I don't know, but it can take up to 3 to 5 working days, but I'll process it first thing in the morning if that's okay. So which means, Sian, you've got one opening altogether then. Which one would you like, oyster or egg pop? It will also go back the way that it was paid, if that makes sense. So obviously, however you've paid, debit card or anything like that, it will go back that way. Just, yeah, I don't know how else to explain that. Can you have an egg pop, please? Hoping for some darker colours. Okay, I feel like one went escaping then. So egg pop, darker colours. Oh, it may be the last perline in here. So let's go down. Good luck, Sian. Bloop. And that was the last pearl in perline, and it is the larger autumny peach that we saw not long ago. And then coming back for your egg pop. Ooh, 4 pearls in this one. And you have got a TARDIS blue, a blood orange, a Cinderella blue, and a waterberry. So a mix between a watermelon and a raspberry. Now, Sian, you did say you was hoping for darker colours, so if you would like to swap any of these, I can do that for you. So autumn peach, TARDIS blue, blood orange, Cinderella blue, and then a waterberry. So the blood orange for a chocolate, peach for a midnight purple. So blood orange for a chocolate. I've gone for a slightly darker chocolate because you said you was looking for a darker pearl, so I hope that's okay. And then a midnight, so the peach for a midnight purple. Okay, what do you think to those there? And then if you're happy with those, which one would you like on your jewellery? Chocolate on the charm, okay, and then the remaining pearls there, are you happy with those as your loose pearls? Happy with the rest as well? Perfect, and you're very, very welcome. Okay, so if I bring you back up to me, Shan, I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's up there for you. Okay. And then up next today is Alison Jarrett. Alison, are you here? Alison, hello. You'd like to have a oyster. You'd like to donate your shells. Alison, is there certain colours that you're hoping for? So there's no pearls in Perline at the moment, so we'll go straight into your opening for you. Okay, there's your mother of pearl. And Alison, you are quadding. You have got 4 pearls in your oyster. So if we come across, you've starting with a slightly darker pixie dust. Oh, no, we didn't move across. There we go. So slightly darker pixie dust. I haven't yawned yet, Rosie. You've got a lighter raspberry, a Cinderella blue, and a bridal white. So a pixie dust, a slightly funky shaped raspberry and Cinderella blue, and then you've got a bridal white as well. Alison, what do you think to these? Again, we've got very Eastery sort of colours coming out again. If you're happy, they are yours. If you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. Can you have the pixie dust on the charm and then the rest into Perline? Oh, bless you, Alison. That's very kind of you. And yes, I'll do that for you in just a moment. So, pixie dust on there. And then these ones you'd like to go into Perline. Bless you. Okay, so if I bring you back up again, thank you for the donation with your shells. And Alison, I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And as always, I'm sure whoever receives those are going to be very, very happy with them. Okay, up next then today is Sarah Thompson. Sarah, are you here? Alison, you're very welcome. Sarah, hello. Sarah, you have got one opening altogether. Would you like to have a oyster or a egg pop? You can have an egg pop. Is there a certain colour or colours that you're hoping for? So if we do Perline first, as that was just gifted into, and then we'll do your egg pop afterwards. Sarah, good luck. Bloop. And you have got the bridal white that was just gifted forward. And then coming back for your egg pop, and you have got two pals in this one. So you've got a blood orange and a blurple, so a mix between blue and purple. Some lights is more blue and some lights is more purple. Sarah, what do you think to these? So bridal white, blood orange, and then a blurple. Swap the orange for a periwinkle, yes. Leanne, if it's for the April 2025 monthly charm deal, yes. If it's for anything else, then no, it will be booked in on another night. Tracy, thank you for the stars. The white on the charm, okay, and then the jump ring on the other two. Okay, yes, of course you can. So I'm just going to write this down. Let me come back up. So white on here, and then you'd like to be invoiced for jump rings. On the remaining pearls. Okay, your invoice is going to get sent across for you tomorrow, Sarah, to the email address on the order form, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Up next on today is Lorraine Grant. Lorraine, are you here? Lorraine, hello, my lovely. Okay, so you've got one opening. Would you like to have a oyster or a egg pop? can you have an egg pop? You can. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for? I swear I keep hearing. Oh, there is. They did escape. Okay. Sorry. Right, let's... Oh. No. There we go. So, egg praline first. Bloop. You've got the lighter raspberry Lorraine as your gifted pal. And then coming across for your egg pop. Three pals in this one. Okay, so in here you've got a candy floss pink, so hopefully you can see the difference between the raspberry and the candy. You've got a silver bells, so almost a middle shade of silver bells, if that makes sense. So not the lightest, not the darkest. And then you've got a slightly funky shaped icy blue, so he's slightly elongated, not fully round there. Icy blue. What do you think to these? If you're happy with these, Lorraine, I need to know which one you'd like on your jewellery. And if you're not happy, as always, I can swap them for colours of your choice. So you've got a raspberry, a candy floss pink, a silver bells, and then an icy blue. Greens, I've got apple green, sea green, and forest green available. Put the silver back into praline. Bless you, that's very kind of you. You'd like to have a sea green. Okay. And if so, which one would you like to swap out for him? I don't think so. I've got, unless you go to an apple green, I'll show you, all of my sea greens are pretty much the same sorts of shades. Okay, so that's an apple. Oh, so I don't know why that light just suddenly went out then. Swap out the raspberry for the apple. And then you'd like to have the apple on the charm. And then you're happy with the other two as your loose pearls. Okay. So let me bring you back up. I'm just going to write this down as well. So apple on there. Well, thank you for the pearl that you gifted into Pearline. I'm sure whoever receives that will be very, very grateful. And Lorraine, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. You're very, very welcome. Up next then today is Jennifer Hill. Jennifer, are you here? Jennifer Hill, are you here? If you're here, Jennifer, please type I'm invisible. That will bring your comment forward so I can see you. And if anyone else can see Jennifer, please comment on her comments. That will bring it forward so I can see as well. So Jennifer Hill, are you here? Okay, Melissa, not a problem. Okay, last call for Jennifer Hill. If not, we will move on. So Jennifer Hill, are you here? Okay, so I haven't seen Jennifer, so let's move on. Up next then is Tracy DeLacy. Tracy, are you here? Tracy, hello, hello, hello. You'd like to have a egg pop. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for? So if we do your Pearline first, Tracy, good luck. Bloop. And you have got the silver bowls that was just gifted forward. And then coming back for your egg pop, 4 pearls in this one, and you have got an amber, a midnight purple, so base midnight blue with a purple overtone, a icy blue, and a darker silver chocolate. Tracy, what do you think to all of these? If you're happy, they're yours. I'll need to know which one you'd like on the jewellery. And of course, if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. So you've got a silver bells, then an amber, a midnight purple, an icy blue, and then a chocolate silver. change the dark purple for a Cadbury purple, you can. Swap the chocolate for an apple. And then you'd like to have the icy blue on the charm. And then the remaining 4, are you happy with those as your loose pearls? So are you happy with these ones as your loose pearls, Tracy? Oh, okay, yep. So swap the silver for a bright pink. Okay. And then you'd like a lobster fittings on the remaining 4. Okay, so if I just bring you back up to me, I'm just going to write this down. Okay, so your invoice will get sent across for you tomorrow. It will go to the email address that's on the order form. Tracy, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, and then that's up there for you. Okay, up next in today is Irene Vasquez. Irene, are you here? Irene, hello, hello, hello. You've got one opening, Irene. Would you like to have a oyster or a egg pop? Tracy, you're very welcome. Can you have an oyster? Can you donate the shells? And let's fingers crossed for blues. Okay, I think there is a pal left in Perline. So good luck. Bloop. Yep, that was the last pearl. So in here you've got a funky Cinderella blue. And then coming back for your oyster, oh, sorry. There we go. Oh, and you've got another blue. And then there's no more in that one. So you've actually got another Cinderella blue. I'd say that your one that just came out of the oyster is ever so slightly larger, just slightly. Oh, he's slightly lighter as well. Irene, what do you think to these? So you've got the egg pop blue and then the oyster, not the egg pop blue, sorry, the perline blue and then the oyster blue. If you're happy with these, I'll need to know which one you would like on your jewellery. And if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. You love them both. Does that mean that you'd like to keep them both? And then if so, which one would you like on your jewellery? The oyster blue on the charm, okay, and then the remaining one, are you happy with him or would you like to make any changes? Happy with the other one as your loose pearl. Okie dokie, so if I bring you back up to me, pop this on here as well. So Irene, thank you for the donation with your shells, and as always I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. Okay, and then up next today is Claire Knight. Claire, are you here? I'll do the updated order list shortly. Oh, bless you, Irene. Well, you're very, very welcome, and I'm glad you got your blues as well. Claire, hello. So you would like to have an egg pop. Okay. Okay, so there's no pearls in perline, so let's go straight into your egg pop. Good luck. Ooh, 3 pearls in this one, and you have got a larger, gorgeous Cinderella blue. Look at him. He's a sort of really darker, richer shade there. You've also got a sea green and a Cadbury purple. Claire, what do you think to these? If you're happy with these, I'll need to know which one you would like on the jewellery. And as always, if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. So you've got Cinderella blue, sea green and Cadbury purple. The blue I put aside on Sunday. Let me have a look. Oh, yours was right on top. Yeah. Okay. Which one would you like to swap out for the blue? Okay. The Cadbury. Brilliant. Are there any other changes? And if not, which one would you like on the jewellery? What do you think, Claire? Let me just refresh my comments just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, small blue on the charm and pink cap on the large blue, and then the green as the loose pearl. Okay, so I'm just going to bring you back, but then I need to write this down. So we're going to have the smaller blue on the charm. You'd like to be invoiced for pin cap on larger Cinderella, and then Cinderella up there as well, and then the green is your loose pearl. Brilliant. Okay, Claire, your invoice for that will get sent across for you tomorrow, or go to the email address on the order form. And I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. You're very, very welcome, Claire. And then up next today is Stephanie Park. Stephanie, are you here? Stephanie Park, are you here? Oh, did she, Shelley? I didn't see. But what we can do is we can, if she comes back on, she did. Okay, so if I add her to the end of the list, and then I can do that here. Okay, bear with me a moment then. I'm just going to do the updated order list. Thanks, darling. Would you take these?
It was in the fridge.
No, that's fine. Just pop it there. Thank you. No. Okay, so then up next would be Jean Ferguson. Jean, are you here? Oh. Jean, hello my lovely. I hope you're okay. You'd like to have an egg pop? Perfect. Bear with me just a second. I'm just updating the order list. This might be... Oh, I think it's close actually. I was going to say this might be the most monthly charms we've ever done in one go of a month. But I think with the doubles, I don't actually think we might not be there. Okay, so Jean, you'd like to have a egg pop. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for? So Perline has been done. Let's go down and good luck. And you have got 4 pearls in this one. So in here you've got a blood orange. Yep, Stephanie, I added you to the end, my lovely. You've got an icy Pepsi blue, so not dark enough to be a Pepsi blue, not quite light enough to be an icy blue. You've got a blush pink and a mustardy peachy yellow, so sort of in between the mustard and the peach yellow there. What do you think to these? So blood orange, icy Pepsi blue, blush pink and a mustardy peachy yellow. If you're happy, Jean, I'll need to know which one you'd like on your jewellery. And if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. Trade the orange and the yellow, yes, for a candy floss pink and a TARDIS blue. So candy floss pink and then a TARDIS blue. Okay, then if you're happy with these, which one would you like on your jewellery? Lighter blue on the charm, and then you'd like to have pin caps on the remaining 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Again, I'm just going to write this down for you. Okay, so the icy Pepsi on there, and then you'd like to be invoiced for pin caps on the remaining. You're very, very welcome, Jean. Your invoice will get sent across for you tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Okay, and then up next then today is Gemma Jones. Gemma, are you here? Right, I can do the updated order list in the comments now. So, from where we are now with Gemma, here is the list. Gemma Jones, are you here? Oh, Gemma, hello, hello, hello. Egg pop for you. Okay, is there certain colours that you're hoping for? So straight into your egg pop. Good luck. You have got 3 pals in this one. So coming across, you've got a brighter icy blue. We've got a periwinkle and a yolk yellow. Very spring vibes there as well, isn't it? So an icy blue, a periwinkle, and then a yolk yellow. If you're happy with these, Gemma, I'll need to know which one you would like to have on your charm. If you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. The icy blue on charm, then lobster on the periwinkle. Hang on then, and then you've got a save pearl, not a problem. So icy blue, and then you'd like to be invoiced for a lobster fitting on the periwinkle, and then you've got a saved, oh, can't reach it, there we go, saved pearl. You've got 2 saved pearls. I've got 2 under your name. I'll show you them both. So you've got that blue, and then you've got the golden yolk yellow. I can bring the periwinkle back if you would like me to. One second, okie dokie. Carol, it's not a problem at all, honestly. And it helps to be prepared, so that's really good. Yes, I actually have golden yolk yellows in my swaps available. So I don't have the blues in my swaps. So yeah, if you'd like to go for the blue, if you have one in the future, I do at the moment, as it stands right now, I do have these in my swaps. Okay. Oh no, it's not a problem. So you'd like to have the icy Pepsi blue on a lobster as well. I think I just read that. Yes, I did. Okay, so let me come back up and then let me just update this. Okay, perfect. Gemma, then your invoice will get sent across for you tomorrow. It will go to the email address on the order form. I've got sand everywhere and I don't know how. Gemma, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's up there for you. Not a problem, Gemma. Like I say, I can't find it, but I know I've got not quite a few, but at least I'd say 20 available. Yeah, at least 20 available. So, and I'm pretty sure they'll be there for a while, so it's not a problem. It's not one of the popular colours, golden yolk yellow, although I think they are underrated because I think they are gorgeous. Those of you who've got one at home hopefully would agree with me. They are stunning. Right, up next is Rachel Louise. Rachel, are you here? Rachel Louise, are you here? Oh, Rachel, hello. You would like to have a oyster? You'd like to donate your shells? Thank you very much. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? So if we go straight into your oyster. Lights pop there. There's your mother of pearl. And then there's no more in that one. And you have got a icy blue. An icy blue. Oh, no, that didn't change. There we go. Almost looks like he's got a hint of like a Cinderella tone to him. I would say he's more icy, but I'm hoping you can see what I mean. Rachel, what do you think to this one? If you're happy, he is yours. And of course, if you're not happy, we can swap him for a colour of your choice. For a silver chocolate, you can. Did I have one swapped out earlier? I did. It's a slightly funky one. So let me just look for another one. Okay, what do you think to that one there? Perfect. Brilliant. Okay, Rachel, thank you for the donation with your shells. Nope, that's not me. And I hope that you'll be happy, Rachel, with everything once it arrives as well. Oh, out of staples. Okie dokie. And then up next today would be Pauline McNiff. Pauline, are you here? There we go. Rachel, I'm glad you're happy and you're very welcome. And I'm sure I saw Pauline earlier actually. So Pauline McNiff, are you here? Hello, hello, hello. So you'd like to have a oyster? You'd like to donate your shells? Pauline, is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? Okay, good luck. Light pop there. Hoping for sea foam. Oh, it's not sea foam, but he is a gorgeous orchid, Pauline. He's definitely a two-tonal orchid with a really, really obvious two-tonal difference. Oh, I'm hoping you can see that there. So pinkly orchidy pink with that purpley overtone. Gorgeous orchid. Pauline, what do you think to this one? Are you happy for this one to go on the jewellery? If so, I'll make a note to make it so obviously the two-tonalness is showing. If not, I can swap it for a colour of your choice. Keep him perfect. So orchid, two-tone showing. Brilliant. And your luck is crazy, like crazy good. Okay, well, Pauline, thank you for the donation with your shells. And I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's up there. And then up next today is Shirley Guthrie. Shirley, are you here? Pauline, you're very welcome. Shirley, hello. You'd like to have a egg pop. Is there certain colours you're hoping for, Shirley? Okay, good luck. 3 pearls in this one. And you have got a bright raspberry, a brighter Cinderella, and a brighter pink. So bright raspberry, bright Cinderella, and a bright pink. Shirley, what do you think? What would you like to do? They really go with each other as well. The brightness of them, they sort of really pair nicely. Again, if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. If you are happy, which one would you like on the jewellery? Swap the pink for a TARDIS blue. You can. And then you'd like to have the TARDIS blue on the charm. Okay, and then the remaining two, are you happy with those as your loose pearls? So TARDIS blue on the charm. Pauline, bless you. Thank you for the stars, Pauline. That's very kind of you. So Shirley, you've said, Shelley, would you like to pick a pearl? You'd like to have the raspberry, Shelley, and you'd like to be invoiced for it on a pin cap. Okay. And then Shirley, that leaves you with the Cinderella blue. Are you happy with that one as your loose pearl? And then you'd like to be invoiced for a lobster fitting on the Cinderella blue. Okie dokie, perfect. Well, Shirley, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Your invoice will get sent across for you tomorrow, and that will go to the email address on the order form as well. And that's it there for you. You're very, very welcome. And then up next today is Shirley Churches. Shirley Churches, are you here? And you are here as well. Hello, hello, hello. You're hoping for an orchid, donate the shells. So you'd like to have an oyster. Hoping for an orchid, like to have an oyster, is that right? So let's go down. Good luck, Shirley. Light pop there. Oh, okay, shell has slightly broken there. If I just take that bit out because it'll be sharp now, so no pals on that side. You are twinning. Not orchids, I'm afraid, but you are twinning with autumn peach pals. Oh, where have they gone? Shirley, what do you think to these? So, twinning autumn peaches. If you're happy with those, I'll need to know which one you'd like on the jewellery. If you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. Now, I don't have any orchids, I'm afraid, at the moment in my swaps. I imagine it'll be a little bit of a wait as well because orchids are very popular at the moment. They don't seem to be coming into the swaps at all. So it's completely up to you what you would like to do. Oh, thank you, Shelley. Swap one with the green and something unusual. I'm not sure what you mean. I mean, I could have a look for, I don't know if I've got any. Oh, I've got two tonal corals I can have a look for. So that coral there is lighter and darker. What do you think to that one? And then if you are happy with both of these, Shirley, I need to know which one you'd like to have on the jewellery. Okay, so you'd like to have coral on the charm. If I just put two-tone showing, and then you'd like to be invoiced for a lobster fitting on the green. Okay, well, I'm glad you're happy with those. And if I bring you back up to me as well. So your invoice will get sent across for you tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form. Thank you for the donation with your shells as well. And then that's safe up there for you. Perfect. And then up next today is April Quinton. April, are you here? Shirley, you're very, very welcome. April, excuse me. Hello, you'd like to have an oyster, April, and you'd like to donate your shells. Okay, is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? Light pop there. Ooh. You are quadding. So you've got 4 pearls in your oyster. You're hoping for a pixie dust. Okay, I'm just cleaning them up. They're a little bit mucky. Okay, so coming across, you have got a yolk. Yeah, he is more yolky actually. A yolk yellow, a dove grey, a slightly darker Cinderella, like a silvery Cinderella, and a silver lilac as well. So hopefully you can see the purple. If I put him next to the silver bells, he does have that hint of lilac-y purple. So from the top, you've got yolk yellow, silver bells, silver Cinderella, and a silver lilac. April, what do you think to these? If you're happy, then they're yours. I'll need to know which one you'd like on the jewellery. And if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. You'd like to have the silver lilac on the charm. And then you'd like to be invoiced for small lobster fittings on the remaining pearls. Yes, you can. Again, I'm just going to write this down. Okay, so silver, lilac, and small lobsters. So I hope you're happy with everything there, April, and thank you for the donation with your shells. Your invoice will also get sent across for you tomorrow, and then that's up there. Perfect. Up next then today is Carol Grant. Carol, are you here? And Jennifer, yeah, I can. April, you're very, very welcome. Carol, hello, you'd like to have an oyster and you'd like to donate your shells and you're hoping for an orchid or something different. Okay, well, fingers crossed for you, Carol. Light pop there. Okay, there's 1 pearl in this one, and he is an, oh, hang on, wait, let me dry him up first. Two-tonal silver Cinderella, and he's darker and lighter when you go around the pearl. So he gets darker there and lighter towards this side. So a two-tonal silver Cinderella. Carol, what do you think to this one? Again, I don't have any orchids available at the moment. I imagine the waiting list will be quite a while. But if you would like to go on the waiting list, I can pop you on there. If not, what do you think to this two-tonal silver Cinderella? And then I'll need to know which one you'd like on your jewellery. Love it. Can I place it so the two-tonal is showing? I can. So, two-tone showing. Perfect. Okay, well, Carol, I'm glad you're happy with that one. Thank you for the donation with your shells as well. And that's up there for you. And then up next today is Diliana Dimitrova. Again, I apologise if I mispronounce your name, Diliana. But Diliana, are you here? To get on the list is to place an order on the website and you'd get booked in for the next available live. How many openings you get is depending on what you order. So each item of jewellery says in the description how many openings it comes with, and you can also purchase openings on their own. And Diliana, hello, hello, hello. You would like to have an oyster, donate your shells. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? And Shirley, Guthrie and Leanne, bless you, thank you both for the stars there. Light pop. And there's your mother of pearl. Hoping for any colour. And you have got a two-tonal orchid. So the sought after colour today, I believe. Two-tonal orchid. So it's got that pinkly tone to him, and he's two-tonal with more pink and purpley areas. What do you think to this one? If you're happy, I'll pop him on your jewellery. If you're not happy, I can swap him for a colour of your choice. Carol, no, there's nothing to be sorry for, and you're very welcome. And thank you, Lisa, for the stars. It is lovely. So can you confirm, are you happy with this one on your jewellery? You love it? Perfect. So I just wrote down that we're going to have the orchid on there with the two-tonal section showing. So we'll be able to see that on the jewellery. Okay, well I hope you'll be happy with that then once it arrives. And thank you as well for the donation with your shells as well. Michelle, thank you for the stars there. Perfect, you're very welcome. And then up next today is Rhonda Cooper. Now I think Rhonda did ask to be moved to the end. I'll just call to see if she's here. If not, I will move her to the end. So Rhonda Cooper. Oh, Rhonda, you've literally just called you. That was such good timing. The storms are ending now. You're okay, but the lightning was wicked. Oh, bless you. Well, I'm glad you're okay, Rhonda. And Irene, thank you for the stars. Okay, Rhonda, you have got one opening, my lovely. Oh, no, sorry, I apologise. You've got two openings. Would you like to have oysters, egg pops, or one of each? Oh, bless you, Diliana. Thank you for the stars as well. Again, I really do appreciate it, guys. So 2 openings for you. Excuse me. Two oysters, donate the shells. Okay, are there certain colours that you're hoping for? Okay, oyster number 1. We've got a darker pearl there. There's no more in that one. Okay, so your first pearl is a darker gunmetal grey. And then coming back for oyster number 2. Light pop there. And then there's no more in that one. So you've got another darker one. And he is a darker silver chocolatey pearl. Again, I think he's slightly two-tonal. Yeah, you can definitely see the silver chocolate there. So you've got a darker gunmetal grey, and then we've got a silver chocolate as well. So I'm just changing the bag on my bin, as in moving the bag on my bin. There we go. What do you think to these, Rhonda? If you're happy with these, then they are yours. And I can pop one on each of the items. If you'd like to change the pearls, absolutely fine. Just let me know what colours you'd like to swap in instead. Change the gunmetal to a sunshine yellow. Yeah. And then what do you think to the other pearl? Are you happy with him, or would you like to swap him? And then you're happy with the other ones, so then we're just writing this down. So the silvery chocolate as your second one. Perfect. Okay, if I bring you back up then, Rhonda, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And thank you for the donation with your shells as well. And then that's up there for you. Okay, I do need to take a really, really quick comfort break. Aaron's not here to talk to you, I'm afraid, but I'll be as quick as I can. When I get back, Lisa Mahanahan, you'll be up next. And like I said, I'll be as quick as I can, okay? So bear with me, I'll see you in a moment. That was me moving the thing. I'm back, just popping some gloves on. Maybe that first. Okay. Hello, puppy. You stayed in here. You didn't even want to cry. Are you a good boy? Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Thank you for bearing with me then. I was not going to make it to the end of the live. So up next, Lisa Mahanahan. Lisa, are you here? And I might as well change the microphone over while we're here as well. Excuse me. Okay. Lisa, hello. Oyster, donate the shells, of course. Lisa, is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? So, with your oyster, light pop there. We are twinning. Okay, no more in that one. And twinning with periwinkle twins. Sorry, let me move you over. So periwinkle twins, they do look very, very similar, same size, same shade. What do you think to these? If you're happy, we can pop one on the jewellery. And again, if you're not happy, Lisa, I can swap them for colours of your choice. Love them. One on the charm, and then the other one you're happy with as your loose pearl. Okay, bear with me. Okay, Lisa, thank you for the donation with your shells. And then, as always, I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Oh, bless you. Thank you for the stars there as well, my lovely. And then up next today is Lisa Mullin. Lisa, are you here? Lisa, hello. So you would also like to have an oyster and donate your shells. Is there a certain colour or colours that you're hoping for? Good luck. So we've got a light pop there. Hoping for a Simba peach. Okay, and you are twinning with, one of them is an icy Pepsi blue, one of them is, so they're slightly different shades. So if I show you, this one is, oh, sorry, there we go. This one's the slightly darker of the two. And then this one's the slightly lighter of the two. So icy Pepsi blues, one darker, one slightly lighter. What do you think though, Lisa? If you're happy, I'm going to need to know which one, the darker or the lighter, would you like on the jewellery? And if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. Leanne, bless you. Thank you for these stars. Do I have a Simba peach? I do. I'll pop the order list in the comments, Jennifer. There is quite a few. So this is the order list from where we are now with Lisa. So if you're happy with that one, I'll need to know if you'd like to swap out the brighter or the lighter blue. So trade the light blue, and then you'd like to have the Simba on the jewellery, and then you'd like to be invoiced for a small lobster fitting on the Icy Pepsi Blue. Perfect. So if I just bring you back up, where are we? And then pop them in here for you. Perfect. So Lisa, your invoice for the small lobster fitting will get sent across for you tomorrow, and it will go to the email address on the order form. Thank you for the donation with your shells as well. And then that's up there for you. If I don't make it back, Oyster, donate the shells. Yes, okay, Jennifer. Include the 5-digit order number when you email as well. Okay. And Lisa, bless you. Thank you for the stars, Lisa. It's very, very kind of you. Up next then today is Karen Custance. Karen, are you here? Karen, hello, hello, hello. You would like to have an egg pop? And is there certain colours you're hoping for? Good luck, Karen. So let's go down and then good luck. 3 pearls in your egg pop. You've been tangoed with a tango orange. You've also got a raspberry and a yolk yellow. Oh, Karen, what do you think to these ones? So yolk yellow, tango, and a raspberry. If you're happy, Karen, I'll need to know which one you would like on your jewellery. And if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. Swap the raspberry and tango for blush pinks, and then yellow into perline. Okay, and then you'd like to have one of the blush pinks on the jewellery, is that right? So 1 and 2, they are slightly different, but I hope that's okay. So raspberry and tango, and then yellow into perline. So 1 pink on the jewellery, and then are you happy with the other one as your loose pearl? There's not, Gemma, and yes I can. I do ship internationally, Angela, yes. Tango. And then you'd like to have the other one on a, where have you gone? Oh, a hoop fitting. Okay, that's perfect, Karen. So I'm just popping them in here, and I've already wrote it down there. So, Karen, thank you for the donation of your purl into Pearline. It's very kind of you, and as always, I'm sure whoever receives that will be very grateful. And then your invoice will get sent across for you tomorrow to the email address on the order form, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. You're very welcome. And then up next today is Patricia Ford. Patricia, are you here? Patricia, hello. Can you have an egg pop? I picked that one up really weirdly. Yes, of course you can. And then you get the pearl that was just gifted forward. That is in Pearline. So you get bloop, the yolk yellow that was just gifted forward. So that's going to be your gifted pearl. And then coming back for the egg pop. 2 pearls in this one, and you've got a icy blue and then a lighter creamy rose gold. So you've got the yolk yellow, icy blue and a creamy rose gold. Patricia, what do you think to these? If you're happy, I'll need to know which one you'd like on your jewellery. And again, if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. Can we swap the gold for a burgundy red? Oh, yes, burgundy red, this one. Okay. Are you happy with those there? If so, which one would you like on the jewellery? Icy blue saving until Sunday. Yep. And then burgundy red on the jewellery. What I'm going to do is when I process the orders through tomorrow, I'm going to, let me bring you back up, I'm going to obviously process the red to get that drilled, because it will be drilled at some point tomorrow, if not Friday morning. And then the other 2 I'll bring back for the Sunday opening, so you'll have them both there for Sunday, just so you can see it as well. Okay. Oh, sorry, no, I didn't see about the swap pal for the swap the yellow. Yes, you can. I have to use this thing now with my new stapler because the staples are so thick. It's so bizarre. Okay, so the yellow. So keep the icy blue. So swap the yellow for a TARDIS blue. So this one here. Can you confirm? Are you happy with that one? And then again, I'll bring them just both back on Sunday for you, because then you can see them there and have them as an option if you wanted to for your openings. Yes, perfect. Okay, so Patricia then, I hope you're happy with everything there. There we go, and I'll see you on Sunday for the remaining of your opening. And that's it there for you. Okay, up next then is Andrea Bennett. Andrea, are you here? Patricia, you're very welcome. Andrea, hello. You would like to have an egg pop. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? Oh no, that's just, there's a spring in there somewhere, so that noise was just a spring. I just thought, oh, is there a pearl? There's no pearl. Right, so let's go down for your egg pop, Andrea. Good luck. Ooh, 4 pearls in this one. You have got you've been tangoed. Tango orange. A olivey, mustardy, yellowy green. I'd say it's more olive green, but it does have that hint of mustardy yellow. A slightly funky shaped bright pink, so it's not fully circular, that one. And then a TARDIS blue. Andrea, what do you think to these? So Tango, olive green, bright pink, and TARDIS blue. So if you're happy, I'll need to know which one you'd like on the jewellery. If you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. Oh, gift a tango to Diane Haspel as a thank you for your lavender pearl she gifted you. Yeah, Diane Haspel. Okay. Yeah, I've done the donation to Diane. I don't have any two-tonal greens or spotty greens at the moment. I can pop you on a waiting list for them if you'd like me to. But yeah, I do not have any sort of, not that I know of, two-tonal ones. I mean, I'll have a look. The only ones I would have them in is it's more noticeable in the apple greens. So I'll just have a quick look. But yeah, I don't have any set aside or anything like that. Oh, no, come back. Okay, so yeah, I don't think I have any. Would you like to go on a waiting list for one? If you prefer not to wait, is there a different colour that you would like to have? Swap the TARDIS for a brighter lemon yellow instead. Okay. Yellow on the charm, and then you'd be like to be invoiced for pin caps on the other two. Okay, so let me just write that down for you. So yellow, and then to be invoiced for pin caps on the remaining pearls. Your invoice will get sent across for you tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form. And Andrea, I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. You're very welcome. Up next then today is Sabrina Hutton. Sabrina, are you here? Sabrina, hello. You have got one opening, my lovely. Which opening would you like to have? An oyster or a egg pop? An egg pop. Okay, so I'm just popping the escapee back in there. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? Okay, so Sabrina, good luck. You have got 4 pearls in this one. And in here you've got a, oh, sorry, there we go, a mustard yellow, a blush pink, a brighter midnight purple, so midnight blue base with the purple overtone, and then a midnight blue next to him. So it's quite nice to see the blues and the purples together. What do you think here? Again, that mustard yellow almost has a hint of the olive green in. I would say that this one is more mustard, but yeah, I can definitely see a hint to him there. So mustard yellow, blush pink, midnight purple, and then a midnight blue. If you're happy, I'll need to know which one you would like to have on the jewellery. If you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. Good night, Diliana. Thank you for joining us today. Swap the mustard for a Simba peach, and then the blush for a sea green. Okay. So a Simba peach and then a sea green. So if you have a look at these, and then if you're happy with everything here, which one would you like on your jewellery? That's okay, Kathleen, and hello. You'd like to have the Simba on the charm, that's perfect. And then the rest you'd like to have on pin caps. Okay, so again, I'm just writing this down for you. Okay, so Sabrina, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Your invoice will get sent across for you tomorrow to the email address on the order form. Okay, and then up next today is Lauren Glowdeck. Lauren, are you here? Sabrina, you're very welcome. Lauren, hello, thank you for that. And you'd like to have a egg, oh, dropped one, an egg pop. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? Okay, so Lauren, good luck. £2 in this one. And coming across, you've got a gorgeously bright, oh, didn't come across. Why is my button not working today? I'm so sorry. A gorgeously bright Cinderella blue and a lighter, sort of a mix between a cranberry and a burgundy red. I'm just going to mute you for ever so a second while I just blow my nose, sorry. So you've got a Cinderella blue and a mix between a cranberry and burgundy red. What do you think to these two, Lauren? Again, if you're happy, then they are yours. And if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. Have the blue on a small lobster fitting. Swap the red for a colour that I think matches the charm, just not chocolate or black. And you'd like it to be a surprise. Okay. So I'm getting it now because I know I don't need it in front of me. I've been staring at it all day because I love it. So that's fine. So that on there, and then small lobster. Perfect. So Lauren, the invoice for the lobster fitting will get sent across for you tomorrow to the email address on the order form. I hope you're happy with the colour that's chosen once it arrives as well. And I've popped that safely up there for you. And then up next today is Sam Heyman. Sam, are you here? Oh, bless you, Patricia. There's nothing. It was absolutely perfect. Nothing to be sorry for. And yes, see you on Sunday. Lauren, you're very, very welcome. Sam, hello. You'd like to have a oyster, donate your shells. Sam, is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? Okay, so you have got a mix between a grass and a sea foam green. Oh, I've just seen you. I was hoping for a pixie dust or an orchid. So you've got a grassy seafoam green. What do you think to this one? If you would like him to go onto your jewellery, just confirm. And if you'd like to swap him, let me know what colour you would prefer instead. Swap for something you think will fit, surprise you. Okay. I don't know if okay, again on this screen I'm going to pop to the side because I don't know if there is a waiting list. I don't know if I've completed the waiting list or not, so I'll pop it to the side for now, just because it's got the sea foam in it. And then let me pick a pearl for you, and then I hope you'll be happy with the surprise. Okay. I'm going to go for one of these. No, I've changed my mind. I'm going to go for one of these. Okay, perfect. So Sam, thank you for the donation with your shells. And then I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And then up next today is Melissa Ward. Melissa, am I calling for Shelley instead? You can, Charisse, yes. If you have an egg pop, you can swap for Crystal Pals. No, this month is a surprise, Tara, so you won't be able to know what it is until it arrives. Oysters, donate the shells, hoping for orchid or light spring colours. Okay. Sam, you're very welcome, and I hope you sleep well. So double pop there. So Melissa Ward, this is your opening. Oh, we've got a pastel-y green pearl. There's no more in this one. So hoping for light springy colours. I mean, I don't think you can get any more springier than this light green. Oh, me. My camera is just going to the wrong ones today. Than this light pastel green. Shelley, what do you think to this one? Do you think Melissa will be happy with this one, or would you prefer to pick for a different colour? Okay, perfect, Shelley. So if I make that note as well. So Melissa, I will wait for an email. So I will not make the jewellery until I've heard from you. So if you're happy, please email. If you're not happy, please email so I can get that confirmed. So wait for email confirmation on colour. Perfect. Okay, well, thank you for the donation with your shells as well there. And then up next is Deb's Heart. Deb's Heart, are you here? Thank you, Shelley. I do appreciate it. Debs, hello. You would like to have an oyster and you'd like to donate your shells. Is there a colour that you're hoping for? Slight double pop there. There's no pearls on that side. And you have got one pearl in here, and he is a Pepsi Blue, Debs. What do you think to a Pepsi Blue? If you're happy, he is yours, and I'll pop him on the jewellery. If not, I can swap him for a colour of your choice. Yes, happy with that, Debs? Perfect. Okay, so let me pop him on here. Okay, so thank you for the donation with your shells then. And Debs, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's up there. Okay, and then up next today is Tara Wallace. Tara, I think I saw you a moment ago, so hopefully you're still here. Oh, bless you, Andrea. Well, good night, and thank you for joining us today. Tara, hello, hello, hello. Which opening would you like to have, a oyster or a egg pop? Egg pop. Okay, is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? So let's go down, and Tara, good luck. Ooh, 4 pearls in this one. Colour wise, they are gorgeous. So bright hot pink, a Cadbury purple, a periwinkle, and an icy blue. If you are happy with these, I'll need to know which one you would like on your jewellery. And if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. What do you think, Tara? What would you like to do? The charm will get sent with the fittings chosen, and then if it, I don't know what bracelet you've got, but if it's a bracelet from the recent game, then you would be able to clip onto that bracelet, yes. You'd like me to pick the colour that matches, okay, and then the remaining 3 pearls, are you happy with those, or would you like to make any other changes? So just confirm, are you happy with all of those colours, and there's no other changes to the others, is that right? Okay, so hang on. So you're happy with all of the pearls here. If you're talking about an orchid from a different order, if you could pop me an email over with that order number, and then of course what you'd like to do, because I wouldn't be able to make those notes here just because I don't have obviously that in front of me. So if with all of these here, you're happy with these and you'd happy with one of those to go onto the jewellery, and then if you'd like to do that with an orchid, that's absolutely fine, but please email me with the order number that the orchid is on, and then of course just again that you'd like to give that to Deb's heart and so on, so then I can get that done for you. Is that all okay? Is that all correct? So just to confirm, are you happy with all of these pearls here? Okay, so you'd like to have the blue on here, okay, and then you're happy with the remaining pearls as your loose pearls, is that right? Yes, perfect. Okay, let me pop these in here for you. So regarding this one, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. With the other one that you'd like to gift the pearl with, I've just thought, if it's a pearl that was to go on the jewellery, it will have already been drilled and set. So I can still gift it, but it would have a pin cap or a fitting on it if you'd already chosen it to go onto the jewellery. And then obviously I'd then have to invoice for that fitting again on a new pearl. If however it's a loose pearl, then obviously there's no charges in any way and I'm very happy to gift it to whoever you choose to. But yeah, please pop me the information over with the order number, and then I can do that for you. Okay, perfect. And then up next today is Kim Bender. Kim, are you here? Kim, hello. You've got one opening altogether. Would you like to have a oyster or a egg pop? Thank you, Kim, and welcome. You'd like to have a oyster and to donate your shells. Okay, is there a certain colour that you're hoping for, Kim? So good luck. Lights pop there. You also have a green, and then there's no more in that one. Now this is an even darker sort of grassy sea foam green shade. What do you think to this one, Kim? If you're happy with this one, he is yours. If you're not happy, I can swap for colour of your choice. Yes, that one on the charm, perfect. I love that colour on the charm as well. So I'm so glad you said you'd like to keep him. Well, thank you for the donation with your shells, Kim. And I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And then up next today is Kelly Dale. Kelly, are you here? And you too as well, Kim. Thank you, Laura. Heavy duty stapler now. Kelly, hello. You would like to have a egg pop. Okay, is there certain colours that you're hoping for? So let's go down. Kelly, good luck. Two pearls in your egg pop. Coming across, you've got a gorgeous dark black cherry and a lighter icy blue. What do you think to these? If you're happy with these two, Kelly, I'll need to know which one you would like on your jewellery. And if you're not happy, I can swap for colours of your choice. A pastel gold and a chocolate. Pastel gold. I've gone for a lighter chocolate bronze, and then there's a darker chocolate. So you've got number 1, number 2 and number 3 if you like those. Which one would you like? So swap the cherry, keep this one. And then you'd like to see a silver chocolate. Wait, I'll keep that there. Sorry, I didn't know if you want me to get rid of that one. Sorry. So silver chocolate. Silver chocolate on the charm. Can you please be invoiced for hoop fitting on the light chocolate bronze? Of course you can. Okay, so let me just put these ones away. So if I just read that again, that we're going to have silver choc on the charm, and then you'd like to be invoiced for a hoop fitting on the lighter chocolate bronze. Perfect. Okay, so Callie, your invoice will get sent across for you tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form, and I hope that you'll be happy with everything as well once it arrives. I've just popped that there for you. Okay, and then up next today is Stephanie Park. Stephanie, are you here? You're very, very welcome, Kelly. Stephanie, hello. You would like to have, oh, keep dropping them. You'd like to have an egg pop. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for, Stephanie? So with your egg pop, good luck. And you have got 2 pearls in your egg pop. In here you have got a Cadbury purple and then a creamy lavender. So 2 purpley tones there. Oh, I've just seen that you was hoping for a yellow. Okay, so Cadbury purple and a creamy lavender. What do you think to these? If you're happy with these 2, as always, I'll need to know which one you'd like on the jewellery. If you're not happy, I can swap for colours of your choice. swap the Cadbury purple for a lemon yellow. Yeah. Then you'd like to be invoiced for a hoop on the creamy lavender, and you'd like to have the yellow on the charm. Perfect. So I've got that down for you, Stephanie. Let me bring the camera back up as well. Your invoice will also get sent across for you tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form. And I hope that you'll be happy with everything, Stephanie, once it arrives. And that's it there for you. And then up next today is Leanne Allen. Leanne Allen, are you here? Stephanie, you're very, very welcome. Leanne, hello. Can you have an oyster? You can. You'd like to donate your shells, and you're hoping for Pepsis with the green. Oh, we saw those in the last live, didn't we? Okay, fingers crossed for a Pepsi with, or icy Pepsi, sorry, I should say, with sort of a greeny overtone for you. Fingers crossed for you, Leanne. So light pop there. Okay, there's no more in that one. And you have got a silver I was going to say silver lilac, but I would say that possibly, no, he is silver lilac. I was umming and ahhing between the periwinkle then, but I think he is definitely more silver lilac. What do you think to this one? So I don't have any icy Pepsis in my swaps at the moment, or especially with the green. I think there would be a long wait with the green overtones because, again, they're not a very, it doesn't come out very often, and it's quite a rare colour to get. However, if you would like to go on a waiting list for any sort of colour, then I can do that for you. Or if you're happy with this one, then he is yours. So it's completely up to you. I do not have Pepsi, no, I'm afraid. So the closest I would have would be a brighter icy blue. So I'll show you the lightest sea green that I've got available at the moment. Possibly the lightest one I've got at the moment is this one. So they're all quite dark, but that's the lightest one. Yes, happy with that green? Perfect. Okay, and then that green is going to go on your jewellery. Brilliant. Pop this in here. Well, Leanne, thank you for the donation with your shells, my lovely. And I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. And that's up there for you. And then up next today is Jennifer Hill. Now Jennifer has requested, I think it was an oyster that she requested. Leanne, you're very welcome. Does anybody have a timestamp for me that I can write down? $3.41. Thank you, Kelly. Okay, so this is for Jennifer Hill. No, that's fine, Shelley, but thank you for looking. So, Jennifer. Quite a nice sharp pop there. And then there's no more in this one. So Jennifer, you've got a slightly brighter pink pearl here. So I'm going to need you to email me with your 5-digit order number and just confirm if you're happy with this pink to go onto your jewellery, or if you're not happy with him, to let me know what colour you would like to swap it to, and the pearl does need to go onto the jewellery. Okay, so Jennifer, please email me as soon as you're ready, just to confirm if you're happy or if you would like to swap. And thank you for the donation with your shells as well. Okay, and then up next is Charlotte Hayes. And again, does anybody have a timestamp for Charlotte Hayes? For me. I know it's going to be quite close in timestamps, but if I write it down. Thank you, Kelly, again. Okay, so again, this is for Charlotte Hayes. So you have also requested an oyster. So fingers crossed for you as well. Good luck. So soft pop there. Oh, I can feel one there. Oh, and you are twinning. Oh, they're gorgeous twins as well. Okay, there's no more in that one. So twinning with lighter pastely icy blues, I believe. Yes, they are. Let's bring you across. So again, Charlotte, if you're happy with these, they're really pastel kind of blue. I'll need you to confirm if you're happy for one of them to go on the jewellery, and then you'll have the other as your loose pearl. And again, if you're not happy, I can swap one or both of them for you. Completely up to you. So let me bring you back up here, and then if I just write down as well, so wait for confirmation email. So again, please include the 5-digit order number when you email, and then just let me know all the information. But again, I hope you're happy with that as well. And that's on there. And then up next is Laura Senecal. Laura, are you here? Jessica, no. Let me refresh. No. I haven't had anything come through. Also, Laura is the last person on the order list today, so if you would like to order, please let me know as well, just so then obviously I don't go. Laura, hello. Laura, you would like to have an egg pop. Okay, is there a certain colour or colours that you're hoping for? Good luck, my lovely. You have got 4 pearls in this one. So in here you've got a bright pink, you've got a blurple, so mixed between blue and purple, in some lighting more blue, some lighting more purple. You've got a Cadbury purple and a creamy lavender. Oh, he's 2-tonal as well. Oh, look, he gets quite a nice dark patch of like lavender. It's gone down there now. So creamy lavender with like a dark little patch of lavender as well. Oh, they look beautiful together. Okay, so bright pink, blurple, Cadbury purple, and a 2-tonal creamy lavender. What do you think to these? If you're happy, then I'll need to know which one you would like to have on your jewellery. And if you're not happy here, Laura, I can swap them for colours of your choice. The blurple on the charm, yep. And then the 3 remaining pearls, are you happy with those, or would you like to make any other changes? Jessica, I cannot see anything at all on my end, so I'm not sure it's come actually to me. Not yet anyway. So change the Cadbury for a pale yellow or green. So that's a funky one. Hang on, let me get a different one. That's a pale yellow. So I've got a pastel apple green, which actually is a greeny yellow, so that one might hit both in one go. So that is actually more pastely apple green, but he does have that kind of yellowy hint to him there. Or we could go more apple green, which is a lighter green. The second one, so you'd like to keep that one, I'll take this one. So all of those pearls there, those 3, are you happy with those as your loose pearls? Loose is fine. Brilliant. Well, I'm glad you're happy with those, Laura. Let me pick all of these up as well. Okay, perfect. So I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, and then that's up there for you. You're very, very welcome. Has it gone through? Okay, bear with me. Just refreshing. It takes a moment to refresh. Ah, yes, I do have an order. Hang on, let me just confirm that it's you. Can't see. Yep, I can see Jessica. Hang on. Okay, so Jessica, you have got 1 opening altogether. Would you like to have a oyster or a egg pop? It's wild to me that the order numbers start with a 3 now. Like when it hit 3,000, so what, 30,000? My brain's gone in a freezy mode. When the order numbers changed from the 2 at the front to the 3, it blew. Like I was literally like, what? That's crazy to me. Like crazy. Oyster, Jessica, donate the shells. Okay, is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? Good luck. You can, Cassie. So soft pop there, Jessica. And there's your mother of pearl. Hoping for the sea foam greens. Ooh, we've got a pink. And then there's no more in that one. You have got a brighter pink. Oh, it's me. The cameras today. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, so brighter pink. Jessica, so you did say you're possibly hoping for a sea foam. Now, I don't have any sea foams available at the moment, but if you would like to go on the waiting list for one, then I'm happy to do that for you. If you prefer not to go on the waiting list, is there a different colour that you'd like to go for? Or of course, if you're happy with this pink, then he is yours. swap for green. Surprise pick. I surprise you. Okay. Okay, so Jessica, thank you for the donation with your shells. I've just picked one here for you, so I hope you'll be happy with that once it arrives as well. And then that's up there for you. Okay. Perfect. And then that is the end of the order list for today. Jessica, you're very welcome. So we're going to be live again on, where are we? We're going to be live again on Friday evening. So if you'd like to join us on Friday, we'll be live from 8 p.m. BST. So the clocks have changed, so we are now on BST, not GMT. Or UTC, I think. Is it UTC? I don't know, but it confuses me why we have another, I don't know. I'm not going to get into it. My brain won't work at this time of night. I hope you all have a brilliant rest of your week, and I will see you on Friday. Take care. Bye.